Up, guys, and today I am gonna be showing you how to make the Mario tutorial part 9. So now what we could do is just save this as a copy. So now we have a new copy of our Mario tutorial project. We could set it to Mario tutorial part 9. Now that we have that, we what we can do is one of the first things we need to change is the gravity because it is a little too annoying. So I just set it to negative 0.7. I felt that the movement is a bit unnatural. Much better. Today's video, now speaking of that, today's video is gonna be about, wow. It's gonna be about just minor tweaks and also having left and right collisions. So let's get started. Uh, we have to just firstly we could just make the jump height a little bigger. Like we can make it 14.5 maybe, and then we can test it out. Yep, it's way much more, and at the same time it doesn't break the game. Okay, maybe it does a little bit, but that's the top sensor's job. There is technically a way to make it always uh reach uh reach the top collision. So yeah, to be always doing that by like making essentially an infinity loop. So we can do it by just saying when green flag clicked forever, and then let's broadcast a message. I'm not entirely sure, but let's try it. We'll call this message call. Broadcast call. Now, when we're at the top sensor, we're just gonna say, instead of doing this, we could just say call. And then we don't even need the forever loop, because we're just gonna say call. And now, problem should be fixed. But that is way too fixed. It's quite literally here and it never moves. Sorry if you're gonna see some weird code in Mario. I just tried to do something and it didn't quite work out, but just follow along with the rest of the tutorial and never mind that. You need to do the best thing, which is just making the left right sensor. Now we're just gonna bring our character as a sample to see, and then for our left right sensor, we are basically just gonna be taking our player and literally just drawing a sample of the height of the player. We want to make it a little bit smaller than the player, but at the same time, like not too small. I'd say that this is perfectly enough height. Now we can remove the player and we do not need him anymore. Now let's just say if this tiny piece is touching the ground, uh, if it is touching the ground, touching anything like item 1 or item 2, item 1 or item 2, or item 2, then what we really want to do is just, if I touching item 1 or item 2, then we want to make a variable, and let's just call it touching collidable wall. Yep, it's already here because of my sample that I used before. That was for the jumping, so it just was checking if touching collidable wall. Set touching collidable wall to 1, else we'll just set it to 0. And that means that we'll just completely stop the scroll X from moving at all. So you can check here, it's basically the same as this thing, but we'll put an OR again, checking if It is if touching collidable wall is equal to 1, equal to 0, I mean, not 1. Um, and then, so what we want to do is, and just stop colliding. But again, the thing about like sinking it to the ground, it's really, really annoying and really, really weird. But now what we really want to do is just also set its direction to left, right. And we also want to make it also always follow the player. We can do this in the same script if we want. So just go to Mario, then point in the direction of Mario. Mario. Yeah. So now I should not at all move through the block. Or wait, I actually do. For some reason. It works and I can't move at all. Now the reason we did this is if we had the sprite that had both. Well, that's gonna be it for today and see you soon. Bye.